Hi, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. My name is Fernando Cardona with Review of ASVAB IQ Plus LLC. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about time management. I've been helping people prepare for the ASVAB for over 10 years and other different tests. And some people fail because they don't have a good strategy on how to manage their time in a better way. Um, So a day has 24 hours for everybody, and many people who take this test have a family, have jobs, have obligations. So time is precious. So we have to use it in the best way possible. For example, when I took the ASVAB for the first time, since I'm a mathematics teacher, I basically took a few tests and I saw that I was getting perfect in math and in arithmetic and math knowledge. So then I focused most of them and also in paragraph comprehension. So most of the time that I was free, I would devote it to word knowledge because the other parts I was getting nearly perfect every time. So why spend time on something you're doing perfect? So what I'm trying to say, if you're really good in math or you're really good in paragraph comprehension, you should allocate the time for the other areas that you have more trouble with. Now, which sounds like common sense, but some people, for some reason, don't use that common sense. I'm going to give you a kind of a strategy on how to organize yourself. Um, Step one, identify how much free time you have to study every day. For example, if Mondays you only have 2 hours, just write down the hours you have, you 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and let's say from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Tuesday, I have 3 hours available from 7 to 10 a.m. Wednesday, etc. You organize and write down the exact times you have to study. Um, then identify what requires more time. Um, so how do you identify what requires more time? Let's suppose you took the test and you didn't, and you got your scores, or if you went to the recruiter and you got a pre-test. So they're going to give you what is called the AFQT, and you're going to have AR, PC, WK, and MK, and those are the parts that count to get in. Let's say you got 55 in AR, let's say you got 28 in PC, and let's say you got 32 in W in 32 in MK, and then 40 in WK. So obviously, common sense says that the most time has to be allocated to this part and to this part. So you would focus more time on that. It doesn't mean that you're not going to study AR. You are going to study AR, but you're going to allocate less time. Maybe in a week, if you have 16 hours total to study, 16 hours total to study, you would devote, let's say, 6 hours to this, 6 hours to this. That's total 12 hours. And then the rest of the time you devote 2 hours to this and 2 hours to this. Let's see if that adds up. 6 plus 6, 12 plus 2, 14 plus, yep, we're good. So, and as let's say the week after you drastically improve this one, let's say you're improving this one, you're getting more and more correct. You take another pretest or you're seeing that you're getting good scores, then you change. And instead of dedicating 6 hours, you move four here and then you move eight here. And that's how you're going to keep playing with that. Also, WK is very accessible just to do. You could do it at any time. Let's say you're at a doctor's office, you can, and you're waiting, you have nothing to do. You might not have a pencil and paper to do math or arithmetic or paragraph work, but you can practice online websites for word knowledge. So that's very accessible to do at any time from your phone. Um, so yeah, you identify what requires more time. And also, some people have specific interests. If you're interested in a career related to science, you might have to allocate a little bit of time to science. But that is secondary. Primary is passing the test. Secondary would be science. So when you're improving in the areas you are lacking, then you can focus a little bit on science or on mechanical comprehension or any other area you're interested in career field. And then you make the plan. So this is kind of making the plan. I suggest every day allocating what you're going to devote to it. So a plan would look like this. Monday, I'm not going to do the whole week, but let's say Monday, before Monday, you don't do it on Monday. You're doing this, let's say Sunday, you're going to, Sunday night, you're going to say what you're going to study during the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm not going to do the whole week, but Monday, let's say I have free from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. to study. So I'm going to devote my time to arithmetic and math knowledge. And then I have from 9:30 to 10 p.m. because that's 30 minutes only. I'll just do word knowledge. And then Tuesday, let's say this example is somebody who's lacking on arithmetic and math knowledge. Tuesday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. again, same schedule. So let's say I devote AR and PC. And then at night, again, I do WK, etc. And you allocate your time. The important thing is that the total adds up to how much you want it to add up, but you allocate your time. Let's say Wednesday you're swamped and you can't study. You can at least do a little bit of WK and you can play with that as you wish. But it's very important to have a plan. If you have a plan, it's easier to achieve your goal. If you do not have a plan, it's very hard to achieve your goal. Very, very hard. So have a plan. It'll make everything much easier to achieve your goal. Okay, I hope this video helps you. If you are interested in our courses, you can find us. There should be a link somewhere with our website, and you can contact us. If not, www.asvabiqplus english.com. But there should be a link. There is a free trial. And nothing. Good luck with your test. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you for your time. Bye.